Yeah. Hello, friends. It's like I'm from Conestoga College, Canada, in Kitchener. I'm studying network security, IT network security course, and I'm going to explain about the zone. Explain about the VPN site-to-site settings and how to configure that and how to do that. Let me share my screen and give me just a little bit of time. Yeah. As you can see, this is my topology that I created for the site 1 to site 2. This is my organization's head office, and this is my organization's branch office. I just want to create a virtual private network between headquarters to branch, which is very secure, which is a secure connection to make contact and to make work and to share the data resources. We have to create that, and we don't have to we have to create some permissions to access by the staff persons, and as well as the guest persons in order to access those hosts and computers. And we have a server for the ISP service provider who is going to provide internet access for the whole for the both sites. And as you can see, there is a one server with the headquarters, and these is the headquarters resources are going to be shared and used by the branch offices, as you all know. Yes, let me start my topology, and this is my head office router, and this is my branch office router, and this is my ISP router. And I have host for the guests, I have host for the staff, and I have a server for the working and the data resource as a data resource for the headquarters. And coming to the branch office, I have branch staff host and branch guest host. So I have created this topology in the Cisco packet tracer, and I have connected with the copper strike to I have connected with the copper cable in order to connect them to share the data resources. And after that, I have assigned IP addresses, as you can see on the ba- left bottom corner and the right bottom corner, and the IP addresses, addressing them at their points near the routers, and as well as the connecting points I have represented with the IP addresses. As you can see, these left corner IP addresses are the host IP address, and these are the IP addresses which are connected to the router ports. As you can see from the little window that was popped up from the router, and here as well connected IP addresses, and here as well ISP provider. So, firstly, I have configured the ACLs in both the routers, headquarter routers, and uh, as well as the branch router. So let me go into my running config so that you can see that. So you can see my running what I have done in order to create the IP security IPsec channel. So let me go into my router and go to the running config. So I have given the console password, console security. Now enable move, enable on, enable security, enable password. Now going to now we need to see all the my running config in the router. So let me show running start, and this will give you the running config that was on the router. So as you can see, my running config is this. For firstly, I have created the basic settings like mod banner, IP settings, uh, domain, and SSH version in order to remote access into the Cisco router. So, firstly, in order to do that, I have I have connected this whole topology, and and I assigned all the IP addresses. And in order to make connection with them, in order to connect with each and everyone in this whole topology from whatever device you take. So I used like default routing, IP routing, as you can see over here. Yeah, these are my IP. These are the uh, commands that I given to connect the whole network in the shooter. And as well as you can see the in the shooter as well my default routing commands and their IP addresses. So after that, I have checked the pings, and I got the connectivity between the headquarters, the branch to the ISP. And I have configured Then I have configured the ACL permissions. As you can see the design constraints over here in this assignment. Let me show it to you. So these are the design constraints, like all staff at the headquarters side must have access to the servers in the headquarters, and they should have the access to the internet, and all guests in headquarters site to have only access with the internet only, no other accesses. And internet access should be in for the all hosts in the headquarters from should be from the headquarters side. And IPsec via VPN side to side between the brand site and the headquarters side to for secure communication. Brand side access to the internet. Brand side should have only internet access, and the NAT internet must connect via NAT, and all hosts on the brand side should get internet access from their brand side only. These are the design constraints. I gave permissions of all of these for the coming to router headquarters. I gave permissions according to the requirements of the headquarters site, as you can see in the design constraints. So IP2511, it's a staff will have access with the server, and staff host will have access with the root internet, and the guest will have only access with the internet. And I denied all the permissions, and I denied for the guest without to not to access the server and and other hosts in the network topology. And I have created this IP accessibility extended allowed VPN VA for the VPN access from branch side to headquarters site. And then I have created the ISAC policy crypto, and for the encryption I use AES and the authentication pre-shared key in the group file. And we can give some more permissions like hashing technique, and as well as lifetime. And I have given the password and address for the ISAC ISAC map. And I have created a transform set with with the AES encryption and SHA hashing. And I have created a crypto map with the name of IPsec VPN VA, which is integrated into the ISAC map policy that was created. And I have set the peer address transform set and allow access list controls in order to manage the IPsec key, in order to create IPsec from one branch to another branch, or like side to side. So I have given this crypto map IPsec VPN VA18009 to the ports. That is going to be all my data traffic from one branch to the router from to the other branch. So that was given to the port 00, which is my router port. And I have given the access group in order to deny some of the permissions for the guest, and as guest to not to access the other network hosts in the network topology. And I have given crypto map IPsec VPN to in order to create a IPsec VPN tunnel to the branch. So this is what I have done. Those settings were same for the branch, but were the opposite to the headquarters. The headquarters. Then now coming, I have configured NAT protocol in the ISP in order to access the internet through the NAT protocol by the entire network host. So that was, as you can see, show running config. As you can see, I have configured the IP route in order to in order to bring connectivity between the branches and the host, and the IP access list for the NAT, and NAT pool and NAT source to allow and deny the traffic as per our requirements. So this was done by me in order to create a secure VPN site-to-site terminal, site-to-site tunnel between the headquarters and the branch office. So this is the so this is it. This is it. Thank you for watching this video.